Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be not unboxing, but a review of the Pagani Design PD-2445a quartz chronograph, which is an homage to the Tag Heuer Grand Carrera. Now, full disclosure, I bought this ever since my channel has been gaining traction, popularity, views. I've been contacted by a number of wholesalers from overseas of watches, wanting to wholesale them to me because they think, I guess, because of my activity that I'm a dealer, and I think that's probably what it's turning into. Is because I love buying and selling stuff that I'm passionate about. Watches has now become part of that. So a lot of the watches that I bought over the last 18 months, I've sold or have sold or are selling through my eBay store. So these ones, this particular model is an older model, and I'm going to show you the bag that it comes in. It actually says CX 2445a. So if you do a search on that, you'll notice this pops up. But I'm going to show you as I go through the dimensions with my caliper on this watch. The back of the watch does not say this. It's got a PD in there. So from my research, it seems that this watch is from 2016. It's quite. I have to admit, when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know if I like it, but I wore it for a week on the wrist with strap swaps, and I really grew to like it. I didn't expect to, but it's a very chunky, large watch. I really like the clasp. I haven't seen this on the more modern Paganis. I really like the clasp. It's milled, and it's a push button deployant. It's a full polish, or a full brushed, I should say, with polished ends. It's got screw pins, or sorry, not screw pins. It's got push pins. But the push pins, it's clearly a design that they're not using anymore, because when I sized it to my wrist and I took the links out, the push pin, it's not the cotter that we'll typically find. It's actually a two-piece pin where this area, this barrel is actually bigger, and then there's a smaller pin that fits inside, and it's very, very, very snug. Like, it took a lot of effort to get it out, and once it's adjusted, like, I doubt very much there's going to be any slippage at all. So what we have here, let's bring the calipers out. We've got a beautiful, actually, you know what, we've got screw down pushers, and I'm going to, well, maybe not. Well, okay, it is coming there. I'm going to get this going. So it's a quartz movement, and you'll see it ticking there. We'll let that go. This over here is your 24-hour marker. This is the elapsed time on the stopwatch. You've got a date at 6 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. The dial color, it's not white, it's more of an ivory, and you'll notice, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you'll notice just on the border of the indices, there's a circle that goes around there. Gives a little bit of interest. I didn't actually notice that at first, but the more I wore it, the more I picked up little details. Fixed bezel. Brushing is really, really decent. I like that it's brushed. I'm not a huge fan of polish because it just picks up all the marks. And the transitions from the brushing and the polished area and then the brushing, it could be better, but let's keep in mind this is 2016 and we're now 2024. They've come a long way as far as finish quality goes. 100 meters of water resistance. Excuse me. And we've got a solid case back, and I'll show you that. You'll note before, the packaging says CX, but on the back, it says, let's see if I can get it to focus. It says PD-2445a. Now, it is a quartz, so the battery will need to be replaced at some point. I have no idea how this back comes off. I haven't investigated it a lot, and truth be told, I'm not sure how. We've got solid end links, and the spring bars are nice and robust. And I'm not going to bother putting it on my wrist right now, just to show you what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing this guy, which I'll be doing strap swaps on and for the next little bit, and then the review will be following. But I'm even 5 minutes on the wrist, I'm really starting to like this guy. But this guy, yeah, if you're looking for a hole in, or if you're looking to fill a hole in your collection that of your Paganis, if you're a Pagani collector, this would be a worthwhile addition to your collection. So let's see. We've got a case width of, what do we got there? Let's say it's big. It's 44 and a bit, almost 45. And we've got a thickness. It's thick. We've got a thickness of 16. Oops. Let's try that again. Oh, very clumsy. So I'm trying to do this and keep everything in frame. So 7, that's not right. With that dome, let's say 16 and a half. And then lug to lug is, lug to lug is 49. And then the lug width, if I remember correctly, is probably 22. Because I remember getting excited about that because I've got a whole bunch of 22 mil straps that I'm going to be swapping in and out. Yeah, 22. There we go. So there you have it. I'll put those details on the screen as well. There's not really much more to tell about this. The sad thing is, because Pagani has only recently been, populating their websites with information on current and past models. This goes back further than I guess they cared to go back. The loom, I'll put a loom shot in at the end of this. It's Pagani. They're not known for loom, but it's a great looking watch. I was surprised at how legible it is, because usually with my eyesight being the way it is, a white dial, I need more contrast on a dial, which is why I gravitate to stuff like this. I can glance at it and I know it right away. I probably need new glasses, but that's a whole other story. So, like the look, very, very well built. One thing I did notice though, when I removed this strap to do the strap swaps, the finishing behind here, I guess they didn't feel it was worth attending to, because once you take that off, it's not horrible, but you can tell that the watches that are coming out now in 2024 they decided to pay more attention to what's going on even behind the scenes, so to speak. But that said, crystal is mineral. It's not sapphire. So if you're clumsy, then this will probably get dinged up. But again, it's a Pagani. It's not like it's $10,000 and it's gonna get dinged up and you're gonna lose sleep over it. Once it's past its life, you'll probably move on to something else, and that's the great thing about this hobby. So, and now, as I was saying before, wholesalers reached out to me, and this happened to be available, and they had 5 left. And I bought all 5 with the intention to resell them, one of them to probably keep or flip and do a review on. So, you will get the usual stuff that you get with a Pagani, so the usual cardboard box and the packaging. You'll get a warranty card, which I will be filling out. It won't be blank like we're so used to getting. I'll be filling that out with Tune Time Ottawa on it and the date you bought it, and I'll be warrantying it for the period of a year, because the wholesaler that sold it to me said that they would give me a year, they would back me for a year and give me support. So I'm going out on a limb and putting my faith in that seller that they're going to back me up. So if you want to buy one and add it to your collection, I'll put a link in the description below, and you can feel free to do it. Now, there's only, like I said, there's only 4 plus this one. Okay, so as we've gone, as this thing has gotten, you'll notice the elapsed time here. That's been ticking away. Yeah, so if you want to buy one, you can. This thing has been a surprising joy. I didn't expect to enjoy it this much. Let's see if my gloves can manage to unscrew this. I might have to take my glove off. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Ooh, maybe a little more. Yeah. Let's take my glove off. Now you know where I wear gloves. Okay, so there we go. There's a reset. Let's do it again for good measure. So, there. And nice good action. So there you have it. Pagani PD-2445a, a Grand Carrera homage, and you know, it's not bad at all. I'm pleasantly surprised. And what will follow are strap swap twist rolls. Suede straps are my favorite. I think I did a leather one in there. I'll do a loom shot as well, and I will post a frame of the info I found on the web with those details. Thanks for tuning in and watching and commenting. I look forward to your comments, questions, and have yourselves a great day. He told me that he had one customer that would call him at 1 o'clock, because he knows he leaves at 1:05 for July. He called him 1